and welcome back to Sexy Ghana. I'm your host, Nana Esi. You can call me Jake whenever you see me. And today is another episode. You know, we're in the month of love. It's February. We're enjoying love. We're enjoying music. We're enjoying romance. We're celebrating friendships. It doesn't always have to be sexual. You know what I mean? But today I have an amazing guest for you. You're going to absolutely enjoy the conversation we're about to have. And also, you just have to know we are in Yali's restaurant in Buffalo, New York. If you ever have an itch for an African food, authentic Ghanaian food, you know where to find that food. Make your way to Yali's, and I tell you, Kofi will have you straight, okay? He will have you straight. So let's go right into today's episode. I have a very lovely gentleman, very handsome, very tall, dark chocolate. I'm telling you, this man is all the way from Ghana. He's a Ghanaian man, okay? And you know what they say about Ghanaian man, A+. He goes by the name Seaburn. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my guest for the day, Seaburn. So, before we start, I know y'all are looking at him and you're like, I want to know about this man. So, Seaburn, tell me a fun fact about you, something that probably the whole world doesn't know.
First of all, the way you did the introduction, that was something else.
I know.
But a fun fact about me is that I'm a great cook.
Ooh.
I can make any and every Ghanaian dish. Just
Ladies, you heard it. It's Valentine's Day. Is your man cooking for you? If not, get you a Ghanaian man. Precisely, get you a Seaburn. Okay? Okay. Now, about the name, Seaburn, how did you come up with it?
Alright, Seaburn. I got the name Seaburn from the fact way back in Ghana. The C is for cash, the B is got to be burned. So basically, what happened was, like back home, as a seniors would always come to me, asking you for money and stuff like that. And I'm always like, I already spent my money. And there was this particular scene, who was like, hey, you did burn your cash. You always burn your cash. Then cash burn. You always, and cash burn.
Nice. So it was a name you got because you were always just spreading that money around. You were spending.
I wasn't spending. I was trying to protect my money.
Oh, okay. Hey, this does not reflect on Ghanaian men, okay? We spend the money, but we also save to make sure for rainy days there's something in there. I absolutely love that. So, with regards to Valentine's Day, I know you're an artist, you make a lot of love songs. I think I listened to a few of your songs this morning and I was like, man, he has a very broad perspective of love. So tell me, how are you celebrating Valentine's Day?
With Val's Day, I'm not really big on Val's Day because like every day is like Val's Day for me.
Okay.
I don't wait for February 14th before I see Val's Day. But this Val's Day, I think I might do something with that. Yeah, I might do something with that. I might probably take. I'll leave it right there.
Okay. I mean, you were whetting our appetite and you just took the whole plate away from us. So when you say you might do something, I'm pretty sure the audience, the ladies in the audience, are itching to know. Isn't there a special someone?
Ladies. Don't get your hopes high. I'm already taking.
Oh man!
I might take my, the wife. I might take it to it. She'll be watching this, and I don't want her to know it. I don't want to spill the tea.
Got it.
I want to wait for her to, you understand.
We like a man who knows how to surprise his woman. Put that element of surprise in there. Yeah. That is absolutely beautiful. So coming from Ghana, and you live here in the United States now, do you think the cultural differences make any sense when it comes to like Valentine's or just love in general?
Personally, I think love is universal. It doesn't matter wherever you find yourself. The only thing I would say is it's the medium of expressing yourself. Whichever medium you choose to express yourself is what really matters the most. But it is the doing, the act, your intention, how you intend to celebrate love. That's what matters the most. But in terms of where you are, whether it be Ghana or be the United States, whatever you plan on doing is what matters the most.
That is absolutely true. And I think you do have a point when you say love is very universal because even in the animal kingdom, they celebrate love in a way. And I think the universe itself is love, because we get air for free, we are living, we are breathing, we are enjoying it, and I'm pretty sure the Creator somewhere has a lot of love for us. 'Cause imagine if we had to pay for ourselves.
Oh,
I could never.
yep.
So you said something. You said love is about like your expressions, how you express it, be it dates and stuff like that. What is your preference, over the top or casual?
This is a tricky question.
Mhm.
Depending on what I say, maybe people might perceive me in a certain way, but it depends on what mood I'm in. You understand? If I'm in a, and also, the woman in question or your partner also matters. So deciding on whether to go over the top or keep it casual depends on who you are trying to do that special thing. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, if I'm understanding, you're looking at it from the perspective that if my woman wants over the top, I'm going over the top.
Absolutely.
If she enjoys casual, I'm doing it her way. And that's really good. So, the men, please take notice.
Hey.
You have to prioritize the person that you're going to go on the date with. Am I like casual? Am I like over the top? I may, just want a little oomph on a casual date and just, sprinkle some surprises in there. It's Valentine's after all. You can't just make it flat. Okay? Some love in there. So we have a lot of understanding when it comes to our culture, like Ghanaian culture. Because I'm Ghanaian as well. I'm Fanti to be precise.
Okay, what's up, buddy?
I would imagine. Hey, I want one more donut soup. One more donut soup. So, since we've switched into the Fanti, and there, baby, anything, there, it do be a maybe a mamma and a papa until more straightforward, and I day fairy style be tea. I want Kassan. And I bet not be chicken. We're sure that's not hard chicken.
Oh, my
Intino, if I had a dema, said you was Sibisiapi. Nay, Ghana, dema, yes, Sibisiapo pan. 2 hours more him or yet spectacular.
Oh, I'm almost from my experiences of Ghana for me, for my son. My son, when you have one, but yes. I share 1 or 2 things. Yeah, we better bring him on. I want to wait for the back where I did but Ghana, yes, at times, boys, you watch about the answer, they don't want to flowers and want to chocolates and I'm there, so Ghana boys are the cross of the one like 4 minutes. No, up and down, the WhatsApp, straight to the point. It's only a bogus to one guess.
I know.
Because bogus only what has not this year, or they make sure that from inside out, for you okay, no mammy chip. Obesity can crack, upon baby can crack, and what attack can crack. What on for work and cry? nails.
I should shower.
I don't want to mention a hairstyle. As my day, and I'm a phone day. A bon compliment.
That's how I say.
To hey, I don't know, see, color, see, hey, I want to be this year, them big compliment. And then you are going to be there. Mr. Fodona, maybe a bay one champagne, not to a car, not to I won't be stood here. The story normal. On the phone one asked so back car. Hey, I'm moving, what to my rap now. Hey, now, hey, you're a Peruvian. I know a Brazilian. Oh, I nice. Hey, Bobcat, hey, I sweet too. Why lashes nipple no? Hey, mascara and one or a toy. There must be neck. Hey, who knows see? Or nice so. Take and then you will be saying, and you'll pay attention. No, my mention. There's a feeling your man gets your and then come on there. But the order no one mention. Ghana for me, it's more because when you share boys and bed, you won't guess.
But when they miss a food so on the man. Oh, no. Why on day? Nothing faces them. Them all compliment to each year on school, Emmanuel on fun of home. Why are not missing independence? Oh, the matter. Why are they all? Chia Mama fine, Chia Mama moving on. The infant day share this year, a shark. Cause we take only we take cool, you know, and the pa. We take them say, ready. All the chattels what you know. I'm sure a video you put at the best and torn the number. I tell you, they are very, very independent. Oh, the matter. See, when they share the same on why and day. I'm independent. I don't need a man. What is never shame? And then I wrap it down this year.
Oh, there's most months in the exporters or they stay there. I recognize cues. I analyze cues. I prioritize solutions.
Okay.
I take action. If you are not evaluation.
And on your small shit,
break down in your eye there. Bono. No one that's wait or a high timer. Man rush someone.
Nice.
At all, a tomb bell. A shut down furniture. A release first level. It's a chill and a mushroom as well shower soon now. Most more blank no before. No, my big business birthday. Then tall was no way I am the name. Man took Yaman. On I diverted but still I compliment.
Yes.
Oh, but that's what Thomas was no basis. Oh, okay. Tonya can announce anyway. Or from Seaman. I remember that asked the heart check and tremble piano. Or what to make to Chica. Oh, me okay, mammy, tremble piano. So, no problem. Now, and you bring with them then. Oh, when people behind you, Bacassa. And talk with them now. At times, I pay to my truth. But I've been no while. And I've been baby or today, get my bright things or what I say. I've never yet. But tone also very necessary. Being kind of me from one gem I would turn. As she said, you might. As she said, you may demand as a shot. I want a ubu fool, but they say ubu fool. I'm a wife, or should them at the mention of
That's wonderful.
Out there, on the reading, and I hate with BBR, Nana Sobe. Marvelous because at times Mr. Fonode justify one marvelous, but kind of no aggressiveness, not doors. Oh, I tall and then Mr. Afonso said, as I said, one compliment the bigger. Because that quite Nana, hey, I've seen you sitting here for a long time now. You know, I just wanted to come and keep you company. Hey, I'm a ball up. I'm a more down.
Company, your dog.
That's it. It's the ash and stay in that shape. You know, hey, wow, who shoe you're nice so. My sister, busy in the bed, the another, the pandemic to be my Mr. Tower. Conversations that are internal car. Hey, it's why I have shoes them the way you want to because physique that your faith in my sister. It won't turn as when I'm coming right and wash us. By the time I realize, no, let me be a bottle.
Yeah, Mama, I bring your rap of mass. See, I'm telling you that. My loose. My loose. Mama ranted. Why can't someone actually? Yeah, it's a very dangerous code. And I love it because, you see, we the females, we are so drawn to hearing words. You know, we like to listen. We like to see that we are the epitome of beauty when it comes to our men. If me and Benina, if I complimented them, oh, you look beautiful today. Which means yesterday I looked ugly. That's dangerous on the man. So I think to be able to compliment a woman and actually mean it in a way to make her feel special, it's a lesson for the men out there. You know, it's Valentine's Day. Yes, it goes both ways, but I think if you have a woman that you really love, really care about, it's up to you, the man. You're the head of the family. You are her protector. You have to give her what she wants, and trust me, she'll give you what you need.
Exactly.
You know? So I absolutely agree with you on that. So let's play a very quick game.
Okay.
It's Valentine's, okay? So let's just do a would you rather. So would you rather go to say a 5-star luxury resort, all expenses paid for, in say Buffalo? Or go to like a 3-star hotel, but maybe somewhere like Japan with your significant
Japan.
Japan? Is there a reason?
It's a different environment, and also I believe the experience will be different.
Got it. So if I'm getting it right, you're more into the let's have an experience and make a memory out of it for a lifetime type of guy.
Yes.
Okay. Ladies, I'm sorry. He's taken. But I can assure you, the men, I'm available. Alright? So listen to what he's saying. We definitely need to understand that. And that's great. So would you rather have someone sending you a handwritten letter or receiving gifts?
They are both sentimental, and I'm a bit old school, so I'll go with the handwritten letter. Yeah.
Ghanaian men are romantic. I'm just saying. It might not be Seabird, but you definitely find a kid pick up something. All right. But Ghanaian men, I think letter writing is also very important because we had pen pals and stuff like that. That's a tradition that is absolutely lost. Them time we came more high school. Boys, if you have a class, but no, we actually something nice on your letter. They're like, hey, I'm not crying over these. Who is responsible for the letter? But I'm glad you say you're a bit old school, which is great. Now, being old school, how did we end up in the music industry, like this whole entertainment industry?
I think music has been a big part of my family. My grandfather owned a disco or a nightclub in Kumasi back then. It was called Jamboree.
Oh.
So the old people in Kumasi, they know about Jamboree, you know, the President Kufuors and those people were during their era when Jamboree was popular. And, so music has always been in our family. My dad used to organize like dance competitions and stuff like that. My mom was actually an adwa dancer.
Okay.
And my mom is from Koforidua.
Oh, nice.
Koforidua,
Town.
yeah, Koforidua. our family house is right. It's adjacent to the palace. So she used to dance at the Y, and so the entertainment bit has always been there, but no one was picking it up.
Mm.
And growing up, I will play beats, record my voice on cassettes, and buy empty cassettes and record my voice and stuff like that. And so that thing was there. I taught myself how to play the drums. I taught myself how to do a lot of things. I mean, when it comes to music, and gradually, when I came here, whilst I was in college, whenever I was bored, music was the thing that I resorted to, and small, that's how I started.
That's wonderful. I think a lot of people will actually also relate to the fact that music is always some kind of outlet, especially when your emotions are like for every emotion that you have, there's a song out there for you. Speaking about songs, I listened to Body and I listened to Only You.
Okay.
And they are so different but so similar. What inspired Body? And what is the reason behind Only You?
Oh boy. Body. I don't need to say. Actually, Body, right? It's a song that I wanted to sell that song. So it was a reference track. And I wanted to sell it to any Nigerian artist. Actually, I was looking at Timaya because that's kind of like his vibe.
Yeah.
So I sent it to him, or I sent it to the email that I got, and I didn't get any response back. And the year that I released Body, I won GMA USA Hip Hop Hip Life Song of the Year.
Wonderful.
So I needed to drop, the banger or something of that sort. So I'm like, hey, if I'm not hearing back from Timaya, I might as well come. But in terms of the content in the song, hey, I'm a storyteller, I'm a musician, describing, like it was just a vibe, Yeah, it was just a vibe. It wasn't. I mean, if you see my wife, you see that the description that I was giving in Body does not apply to her.
Okay. Okay. So in other words, do not base your selection on the song, people. But if that's your taste, the Body is definitely for you.
Exactly.
And the song Only You. It's very romantic.
Yeah.
I liked it. And to me, it was like, maybe that should be my track for Valentine's. I mean, any lucky man out there. I'm not mentioning your name, but you know who you are. I think that's a song that we can definitely, gyrate our bodies to. Because it's just, you and I, and I'm going to choose you every day. So I want to know, was your wife an inspiration behind that, or was there some particular reason for that song?
I mean, Only You. Yeah, I can absolutely say the inspiration came from my wife. Because Only You is one of my favorite songs ever. Though it's not that popular, but it's a very beautiful song. And just as you said, anybody who hears that song loves that song. And I love it so much because the lyrics, like Shene Wamba, Nabasana, Nanin to Yamefoam, Nanin to Yamefoam. Hey,
y'all should see my car.
Ustupentus Yamefoam, Ustupentus Yamefoam. Oh, baby. Really. So it's a song that I really, because I remember like when I was making it, I was really into the song, and I remember telling my wife that this song is not going to be like a popular song, but I'm still going to put it out there because it's a good song. And people who have heard it, like people who are musically inclined, they always say that that's
a
one of my
great
songs.
song. I actually listened to it and I was like, why haven't I heard the song? Because to me, I don't know about you people, but to me, where he talks about 1 and 2 years before, listen, y'all should see my class, okay? Y'all should see.
And I'm really big on legs.
Oh yeah.
I like, trust me, women with sexy legs. Oof.
Unfortunately, he is married, so don't think you're using your mouth to come and gyrate in this space. It won't happen. He's married. Respect yourself and respect his wife. Yeah. May I show there on hand one day.
And then Tuesday, because you see, when you see a woman, right, the bosoms are not exposed and the back tooth is not exposed either. What you may be able to see maybe the hands and the legs. And trust me, legs, when they are in shoes and
my God.
And besides, you say you're a model, right?
Oh yes.
So you can imagine those who saw you modeling.
What's your high heels?
I'm not going to ship on bit of
I did.
And that one I say, baby.
Not your baby. Yeah, you're condemned. Oh, the man.
And legs, no, so them, but not to in trouble.
But then, still in the spirit of Valentine, have you ever had an awkward date?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, tell me about it.
I've had an awkward date. I remember, like, you see, my early years in this country, there was this girl that I liked. It was mutual. So we had a date, right? And I only had $60. So we went to BBQs in New York City. And I made sure that everything that we ordered was $60.
Oh my God.
After the day, the guy or whoever served us was expecting a tip. This Miss Kenya is $60.
Yes.
And I mean, they share a room that we jet to. So the guy came, took it, and whilst he was walking, he opened it and he said that it was exactly $60. So he walked by, he was like, $60? No tips? Oh, Charlie, they made me all day. Me just not check no volunteer there. On a young one, half and half, you know, there, yeah. And I was saying, jump and I would share a catchy powers because I'm Papa one German there, you will see a prayer, be sent to you. All I want to be in there, GNT. And my form is teased, I was saying, but it is $60. I was saying, hey, how much was the food? Because don't you know there's tip? Not cheeky, corner wallet, you up another card, you up, but you know, one of them said, no, maybe I want to start some form is nah, or by force that would get it. So, you believe that after we left the restaurant, the girl didn't say a word.
Oh my God.
Oh, we never done on channel.
On 10.
Charlie, and after that date, I mean, things were all good and you try to press it.
Well, whoever you are, I have a message for you. I miss you out. Yeah. That's unfortunately.
I miss out big time.
Yeah, very chocolatey, sexy man.
Oh.
And just to remind you all, we are being sponsored by Yali's African Restaurant. So if you ever want to, bring your Valentines out to eat delicious African meals, make your way all the way to Buffalo, New York on Kenmore Avenue. Right. You would have beautiful ambience, sexy waitress and waiters. And tell you what, that food, you're going to go home and still have appetites for food. You know what I mean? So happy Valentine's to you all. Now, Seabird, I think on there, you're fancy. And there's a myth. I don't know if it's a myth. that the whole of Ghana, fancy men, romantic, sexy.
Oh.
And there, what about Araba lost in Ghana? And there will be baby, I say romantic, bombastic, fantastic. Way in the chin, or your
chopstick. Yeah.
Mopada, I am Pade fancy men are the most romantic men.
Oh. And I some kind of like man something like that. Fancy men are indeed the most romantic. Oh, they're my main children. Fancy men are indeed the most romantic men. Because you see, a fancy man goes out with you. A fancy man does not listen to a woman, but he hears. I'm going to explain that. You see, fancy me being always, yeah, maybe you could be back. Maybe an year came to fancy being, hey, what hairdressing, the way you style, Papa, oh, I sweet eye. You get it. That's fancy being. You understand? In Yemen, be like if you the fancy being, no notice. Hey, in the Chelsea, I shine on pound. And you see silver shine and then you see sound.
Hey.
And the Messiano Peru booster. You see sound and you see silver. You see, fancy man, we know how to make. Oh, thank you, that's the word. We know how to appreciate it because when you are being we are useless.
That's true.
I'm a busy, I feel good. I only may use I happy. No one mentioned it. Fancy may you miss by it. It was one on the air chichos. Fancy may you want to buy the chichos.
Yeah.
But funny ain't drink you for a party and chill. Brazilian white rice here that
touch it, touch line with the one.
Fancy may only even feed you, but I don't know why you are come. They see animal knows paying here for play.
I can very, very attest to that because Ohana midwatching precisely my midwatching direct Nana watching. Or also a dibana there Fantini not a 10. Yeah, so that one 100%. And if you're out here, you're single, you're like, I want to get married to a Ghanaian man. You know the exact tribe you're going to. Fancies.
Hey.
Other tribes, I cannot speak for you, please. I cannot speak for you.
And if you had went to drink chance, anyone I wouldn't never was that. If you had before the way. Prepon, I hear how you two play the other so. I would do fancy.
You might cry or sign. Now, so I come home.
Is here now. Men say my mom napkin, mom tissue, mom tea. I don't want to be
wait.
No, fancy baby. Oh, honey, bra. Chicken as a mom or solo to banana cow.
Oh,
one way chicken. Oh, but the woman where I go.
You mean they pet?
Oh,
you pay the Kayana to
I want you to pick your brother as a don't pay me album, you don't know. I was a man just as I come a never chef and then fiancé. I was a 19 people man. Basically, also to that the boom one compliment. That's an anyway, so to away. You're my full special one. Let's leave it here before we get into trouble.
Absolutely. I love this and I'm enjoying the conversation. So now, in the spirit of romantic roles, to you, how does romance, play a part in your songs and the kind of music that you put out?
It does. It plays a big role. It plays a big role. The reason why it does is it actually even reflects in my lyrics. You understand? Like I have this song called Gold. And the lyrics, I think, I'll say, Oshi Bombe Dom Shana. One of my people go to the bullshit. Remember, I said, hey, I gonna, because I'm hypnotized by a book of relationship. Most of them, I'm already doing. I'm area boys now. You get in fact choose one. I never go first. Now, when you get to the chorus, I say, actually, oh, that one I saw. That's so for what? And you see, I'm saying these words because romance is what makes a relationship meaningful to me. It plays a major because besides that, when it comes to the other things that people in a relationship do now, I mean, you can do those things with your siblings. You feel me? But when the romance bit is there, like the name calling, the singing of songs together, the compliment, and I know I've said this a lot tonight, the foreplay, Ghana folk member, who play foreplay, who straight to the point, 2025, like anyway, back to it. Like, I think, yeah, basically, like, my experience with, I mean, my past experiences with my exes and also, like, my experience with my wife, that's the romantic bit of it. That's what kind of gives me inspiration to write my songs.
For the most part, I don't know your wife, but I'm very jealous of her.
Oh.
Because not only are you very passionate about what you do, I have a good feeling that reflects in your relationship with her as well. And if it's not have a wife that man, you are preparing with the single people. You are not the only one, man. In fact, Mister, you know yourself. Get your ring ready so that I can also sit somewhere and be like, my husband. Okay? You can't let Seabird be peppering.
No, I'm shocked that I'm gonna feel that one because
who are you?
A taste.
It's a more kind of me a taste.
A taste.
Vibe.
I mean, because now I'm feeling that you if you market not of that.
Oh, me that who marketing do.
Now
I mean, who them who marketing do. The mini marketing do.
I sure they need charge go yeah.
Me charge go na la.
Onye na do yeah.
I'm an awesome. And you see, I'm me like I don't mind taking initiative. Every day. My pal sisi I don't much more it's a month. But Mr. You know who? Listen to Seabird, okay? Listen to
no, look sharp because no probably to them go. It's not that we introduce my boys wherever aggressive, but we must not choose.
We want to introduce him.
I don't have any problem.
I am available for taking.
Any problem? I was supposed to just sexy and says
taking.
Any problem?
Simple cry. Awesome. So I know you've mentioned your wife a lot. I would assume she's your ultimate love because you obviously married her.
Of course.
So your songs, there are a lot of them about love. They reflect who you are as a person. The love that you put out there. We're in February, month of love. It's a month that even with your friends you can share love. So with your ultimate love being both your wife and I'm sure music, how significant is it for people who are your fans, for people who are now yet to know you, for people who are, say, quote unquote, strangers to your music? How does that reflect upon them? How do you want them to perceive your music and how it can impact their lives as people?
I mean, music is an art. And my music, my goal with every song that I write is for the song to have like an impact in the listener's life, especially if the listener is married. You understand? Because in the past, I'm Pedus and the daddy person. It was their life experiences that led them to write these great love songs and stuff like that. So my whole goal is that if I'm saying something in my song and you're already doing it, keep it up. If you're not doing it, try to do it. Start doing it. You understand? That is with all my love songs. That's the aim. That's the goal behind it. Like I'm not just flaunting my wife, or I'm not just boasting about my love life, but I want it to have like a positive impact on you as well. Songs like Gold, like it even got to a time my sisters were fighting me. They're like, why is all your love songs about your wife? And I'm like, who should I sing about?
That's the question for the
You understand? But that is the whole thing. If you are a fan, I mean, shout out to all my fans, and I always get props from them for how I crew my songs, and I also get testimonies from them and stuff like that. There's this couple who they actually found a way to get my number, and they were like, they love my songs. They love my songs. They listen to my songs all the time because they have this song called Chanchiko. The lyrics say, "Hey, baby, tell me something." And at that time, they were dating. They were dating. So the guy had the song and forwarded my chick. There, I say, there's a man on my comment now, but telling my who was song. And the chick did say, with the challenge vibe. And he was like, it kind of like a kahuna umba 1 hour and what happened. So whenever I do these love songs, my goal is to prepare that month for 1 hour or so. Prepare that amount for one love a win the king because when you're easy, amount for more look there or don't know team they be about the reality is not not. That times when they all before they say you be like the king and that most of my shots not or they're trying to maintain momentum and the
and I would say to our viewers today, if you have someone you're dating, you want to move to the next level. But the next level is not leveling. My brother, my sister. There's a song by Seabird called Kanchiko. You think there, yeah, or drumsticks there. Look at that Chanchiko where you come out.
I think that's the phone one version, yeah, Chocho Mucho. Yeah, Van Chanchiko.
See what Chocho Mucho be, he or she is making you confused as to just forward that song to him or her. And then understand, listen, I'm looking for the next level. Let's make things right. And that's absolutely wonderful. Because Manka Sandiobia, the time they know rap me. Because when I'm forward that alert, pack up into the level with it, and every 2 seconds we are so I absolutely love that. I love love. I think love is one of the best things because of the Bible, even that Bible speaks love is the greatest of all. So if you have a friend and you love that friend, call that friend. Pick up the phone, say, hey, bro, sis, I love you. It's a month of love. And I want you to understand, come what may, day your back. And if you don't understand that day your back, it means I'm there for you. I'm with you. Do it all. So, the next segment will be our audience interaction. As you can see, we have people in the back who are loving this interview. I mean, they are enjoying hearing about you. I'm sure some of the ladies are disappointed, but listen, you will find yours. I promise you, will find yours. Very, very nice. Yeah. So, I mean, tell me a few stories. It could be something that ends in advice, but then, what's the funniest thing that happened to you when it comes to your romantic life?
funniest thing? I have a lot. So I have to. All right, let me tell you. Let me tell you this one. So when I was in Ghana, I was dating this Dada B girl. Dada B, like typical Dada B, like old money Dada B, like we are not talking like black and white for the closet, Tarazzo, T&J.
Them times Tarazzo.
So I went to visit her. I introduced myself to her parents as a friend. So after we had dinner and whatnot, so afterwards we were like, oh, go and see. Go and see what. So when we got outside and we were standing in front of the gate, she was leaning against the doorbell, right? And that was, now we are outside, it's just us two. So I was, doing my thing. So I'm like, Charlie, the fool we be feeling when I be here, but not knowing that her back was on the top back. Jesus. So they could hear everything that I was telling her. So do you know the next thing that I heard?
What happened?
Her dad was like, I'm not on the phone, I'm going to go Not going to my prepare, and man, may you twin. Hey, may you want twin. And anytime I think about this, the nostalgia and it was bad.
The shame comes.
It was bad. It was bad. Like, because the Yemen American not Yemen from the Yemen. Obi the Papa na Yemen America there. Mr. Nayan. None man, none of Papa would say.
Better in the cabin. Better milk in the Papa.
Say, Mount the Papa can or car assembly. Na madam one of the shots every night.
Only the boy too quiet.
When it's quiet, do not go yet. Ben, Mangaza no. We do fear about far from say hello. Let's break up. So I mean the moral lesson in the story is that I know when we are young, we get excited and stuff like that. But Charlie, you gotta take it easy.
Absolutely.
You gotta take it easy because imagine if they had not heard our conversation. Man can make you an opportunity there. Now, they are tap apart.
Absolutely.
It happened for a good reason, and I'm happy. I'm glad it did happen.
Absolutely. Another advice to that me I learned from that story: make sure she is not sitting or standing by the top. Make sure there, Malek can be intimate. That's also very, very important. So, very quick, rapid fire. This I want you to tell me the first thing that comes into your head. Don't even think about it. Because I've been there, for the shy. Very shy. Yeah. We knew about the other tribes. But that's the And two, first question. What's the best pickup line you've ever heard?
The best pickup line I've ever heard is, I like your work.
But then my natural. So only the natural below. Use me as your bread carpet.
So I'm maybe a chick me natural. Actually, I won't answer him for Papa.
And then I say also the carpet.
That's
you know the natural.
But the one it can have the one natural. Why confused? The one who want to be natural. The one I fall back.
Oh.
How about you?
Nice. My setting grenade, not the nice, you're blasted, but I confused, so you're asking for the kill.
I'm a bomb, so I didn't
Missa. No, very, very serious. But some conquer the whole neighborhood. And I'm saying the person, burn us and landscape. I'm confused. I mean, I won't move here. Then I'm so every time. I mean, Chairman, I am the same from all day. Yeah, neighborhood, you know. Mena Musantino, my brothers in pain for no girlfriends now. Now, in talking about girlfriends, I saw one of your songs, the titles was a Joa.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother do not. The chick could be that Joa. Let's say, you know, like, I didn't Nana.
Oh, and I draw me, this is that.
The man. Sister Joa, sorry. It's not for you. So, different sister Joa. So, that's
and all the address in the world, the song is dedicated to you. Tuesdays are Joa and Nikolai Oza.
But try out, but you're my offering this year.
My sister also says, most of this.
Oh, and in Chelsea's time.
Esi Baba, any problem?
Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. I would love to listen to that. And it's a month of love. I think I've repeated it several times. Describe 3 words, in your opinion, that gives love.
3 words that give love. Care. Maka care. Kindness. And care, kindness, and truth.
Care, kindness, truth. CKT. That's very, very important. I think that when you said kindness, Oma, something came into my head where if your partner is very kind towards you, even if your friend is very kind towards you, and some people have because of him there, it will hurt you because they care so much about you. They are constantly kind towards you. Truth in
Truth, I think the word I'm going to use is honesty.
Honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty. We need a lot of honesty in this world, especially when it comes to relationships, because not saying no. And they not like I love you, or I love you actually, but now I do attach a chill baby, so they just might love you. So I think that's very true. And before we do wrap up, before we do say goodbye to Seabird, I have a very burning question in my head. If you were to be anybody, you know, the Nakaroos, the Chamikwamis, and like if you were to be in a position where you get to choose who you would collab with, in fact, in the whole world, who? Dead or alive?
This question is a tricky question. Because I remember, like, I did a TV interview and I was asked this question. And I answered it, and some people got offended because I was actually trying to get a feature with this particular person. And I didn't know he was watching the interview. And I did not mention his name. And he got pissed off that we will be able to person a feature about it could be something one of the young men for like Mapu and he canceled it. But at the same time, I don't care. I mean, earlier we were having conversation. I mean, maybe like I'm truthful to myself. Like I stay true to myself, so me deep down in my heart, yeah, it didn't be a collab. I'm feeling say that makes sense. Would be that Lumba. That Lumba will be just do you know that my first cassette that I bought? This one, I don't know money box. Let me just that's my data. We depend on the Susutu.
Check cash burn and baby of you.
The first cassette that I bought with my money, I was in class 2. was the Poison cassette by that movement. I bought Poison with my own money.
Oh wow.
Yes, I bought Poison and I listened to it just like many Poison cassette to the extent that when the Poison CD Shema, meaning what track is going to play next.
Nice.
I know how to the end, and you see that is somebody. I know there's a lot of people are your favorite, but one thing this year about Papa is he's a genius when it comes to writing.
That is true.
The melodies to date, I don't know how he gets it, but the melodies are crazy. Or an artist here, if you strip his vocals, right? Ube to me, a lot of melodies from his vocals. Like, so we are a beat maker. And then some more come. There are times, about a year, we are done in Bow. About not doubt, we are done in Bow. About Abraham, this one is very versatile. And that's how I see myself. Because I'm a very versatile artist. You understand? I'm able to gospel, I'm able to be actual. Highlife, I haven't started as a rapper, or not even to be true. You know, and I feel to me, or then I get that connection with, and with him in Chanchipa, I put a lot of pen into it because I was like, I wanted to do that kind of writing with him in bold. I put a lot of pen into it because send a Uti, when I was about this guy, you know, send an identity. Or then I want this. One day, I'm a more person, I move up about that opportunity one day to create that classic high life song again. You understand? So one two for us or Casa will be background on you, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, that didn't look over to
TL.
We'll be waiting for you.
Now where to the cry out
the one best sexy
Mommy, you're not come. Look at you, very that's how we go. Yes, I believe you. And my sound.
Spiritual healing.
Sure. I was something I am there my title and my crown. When we name, woman, you be a baby.
Yeah.
My grandma, if you have a way, will be like that song.
I can see you definitely doing a song with that vibe, probably with the new school Jackie, the lady who sang. It's something under you. I'm not sure.
Oh, Jackie, okay.
Yeah.
I like that you are who manifest them.
I think she's Daddy Lumba's daughter. Or Nana Champon's daughter. Yeah, Nana Champon's daughter. So I think Nana Champon, Daddy Lumba, but I can definitely see you with all these new school as well, especially those who are into, impacting people's relationship with their song.
Kofi Kinata.
If you're
which one is my camera? Kofi. After this accent, me chat number said now. Kofi me enya do. Fancy. Yeah, from Bowlenia collab. No, I mean, as now vibes, also with the vibes. Enya do now, yeah, find your fancy configuration that yeah, left banner up.
Because take care of it.
Because the thing is, I'm about to tell you, but I didn't tell you Kofi Kinata on here. Tell me Kofi yeah. Kofi didn't even try Kofi, they're not Kofi. But one thing today, Wawutero. You know how long I've been training as a number one wife? 8 years.
Ladies, listen, be patient. Be very, very, very patient. 8 years.
8 years as
2 bachelor's degrees, ladies. 2 bachelor's.
See, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I do the Yapana so the way or she. Me now, I'm not Kofi, but drop some classic.
Amen.
Obey heavy true.
Legit pa. I won't family video mix.
That's right.
About very, very important. Brand coffee, pocho. Fancy over coffee. Pocho.
Hey, I'm a rough.
Check our friend. Check our fancy.
I say, I'm a
good. I love Kofi Kinata.
Oh.
He is probably one of the. In your menu, watch him. Out there on the new style, be begged. Donzi. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pastor Donzi, and I bring you Still, I'm not trend. Then Kofi Kinata, but drop a second version because we in the collection, no more softly be another one man. It's a grab Kofi Pocho. The other menu will show you. You let me know what happened to that collection. And with that, I would say thank you so much for being here with me, Seaburn. You have been an amazing guest. I don't think I've had so much fun with any guest very, very, very phenomenal, sensational, and I absolutely love it. But before I, say goodbye to you, what would be the biggest advice you to your fans, your audience, on this Valentine's Day?
On this day, the ladies out there, be patient. Don't let anybody pressurize you. Fun cool. So out of flower people who are from the man. Out of kids by the corner walk or from the man. So may out to shook up ma or from the man. Out to guarantee kambu from the man. Mary says that I am never found what to toes them. I will say here, they need you or the name was not then your children farm despite. The emails were under farm despite go by 8 Madam Kwame in spite. The old boy, I stand with Councillor Truth. The who could bear more be at the front of my man from what to do, boyfriend, girlfriend, the one the Valentine, will be what time on your night. Advice about my mind, enjoy it, peace, and always remember, life is all about brotherly love, belief, and truth.
Life is definitely about brotherly love, belief, and truth. And with that, we say goodbye to you, Mr. Seaburn. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our segment. This is always Sexy Ghana. And again, we are sponsored by Yali's, which is an African restaurant in Buffalo. Make your way to Kenmore Avenue. As soon as you get to that traffic light, whether you're coming from the CBS or you're coming from the University of Buffalo, we are like right in the middle. You cannot miss Yali's, okay? Well, thank you so much. Once again, I'm your host, Nana Esi. Have a great night and happy Valentine's.
It's crazy.